Here at home, an East Tennessee connection to the nation's mourning process, a UT alum and current Mississippi newspaper cartoonist. He is the talent behind two wildly popular Bush family cartoons.
Yes, and they are making people, as they have said on social media, tear up when they see it. Marshall Ramsey drawing an obituary piece for Barbara Bush back in April, and this weekend creating what he calls the bookend to that cartoon for the late George H.W. Bush. New here at 6 on your side, reporter Elizabeth Kubel sitting down with Ramsey today. Join us in the studio. And Elizabeth, the reaction to this is just overwhelming.
It absolutely is, Lori. You've likely seen those cartoons before, circulating on social media or even on major news networks. This is Ramsey's most recent piece on George H.W. Bush, the late president being greeted by his wife and their young daughter who lost her life to leukemia in that cartoon. It's one that he tells me went viral immediately after he posted it on his social media accounts this weekend. A touching tribute to our nation's 41st president. UT alum Marshall Ramsey crafting this cartoon right after he got news of the president's death Friday night.
I wanted to touch on his service, so I drew his aircraft, his TBM Avenger that he flew in World War II, and then had him landing in heaven and being greeted by Barbara and Robin, who had been in the first cartoon, of course, and then Barbara saying, "We waited."
A bookend, he calls it, to this cartoon he drew back in April when Barbara Bush passed away. A cartoon that garnered overwhelming praise and support, even from members of the Bush family.
The first one was really, they showed it during the funeral. Several networks showed it during the funeral. The Today Show, like I said, Jenna did a piece and it was on that. So it really took off. And then this one, once again, is kind of doing the same thing.
The most recent, racking up more than 2 million impressions on Ramsey's social media accounts alone.
So for one piece of art to somehow take off like this, it had nothing to do with me. Okay, I mean, this one was in somebody else. This was in somebody else's hands.
Ramsey remaining humble, but it's clear his work is having a big impact.
But I've been hearing from parents who have lost children. They're telling me their stories. And they're opening up and sharing with me. And I mean, I can't tell you how incredibly powerful that is. It's just nice to know that somebody somewhere got a little bit of peace from something I did.
And the Bush cartoons, to him, extra special. A reflection of a life that he also acknowledges was a special one.
He lived 94 years. But you know what's really incredible about that is, and think about it, we all should live our life in a way that people think when we die at 94, man, he was taken too soon.
Interesting to note here as well, George H.W. Bush was actually the first president that Ramsey cartooned, and that cartoon published in UT's student newspaper, The Daily Beacon. Lori, Kristen.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much, everyone. You should follow Marshall Ramsey on Twitter. He has a lot of insightful things.
You were saying just a special person with a great look at things.
And a wonderful voice. And he tells us he plans to mail the Bush family copies of this cartoon on the late president.
Yeah, he did the same thing with the piece honoring Barbara Bush that we showed you just a few moments ago.
Wonderful work there.